How's it going, Jason? It's great to get you on the podcast finally. I think we've been talking about doing this thing for a couple months at this point, and I felt so bad. I think I had to reschedule like three times on you, but I'm really glad to finally get you on.
No worries. I'm glad to be here. And it has been a bit of a crazy summer. So it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's been such a crazy year, just overall. Like I feel like 'cause I have a 2.5 year old and I have a 6 month old, and I feel like once you get into a rhythm with one, right, the second one comes, it's like this changes like my entire schedule and everything is just jacked up, and there's so many nights that you can go with no sleep. It's just, that's what you're doing. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this year definitely feels like if you blink, you'll miss it.
Yeah, it feels like it
Yeah.
just flew by.
Yeah. 25 is like, don't get me wrong, it's been a good year, but this is the year where I think I requalified for 1K by March. Like this week is an amazing week for me because it's like 1 week where I get to be home. The previous 6 weeks, it was like 2 weeks across Europe, a week in Japan, 2 weeks across the US, a week in Mexico. And I've only ever gotten like a week or two off between these 6 week tours. So like, yeah, this year is like the scale testing year.
Wow, that's fascinating. So like what are you doing, on these tours? Are you giving talks or what does that look like?
It's a little bit of everything, but so our business started to evolve over the last 12 to 18 months, where we started getting a lot more inbound from large organizations, specifically critical infrastructure, ministries of defense, departments of defense, governments. And the gist of it was, it's actually pretty simple, right? It boils down to, at the end of the day, most security incidents are identity problems. And, for all sorts of reasons we get into later, like identity truly is the future of security, like solving things properly, not just like putting the fires out quickly, but like preventing forest fires. And so, yeah, the business has changed a bit, and it's a combination of talks and like prospect and customer visits. But, in Europe, it's a combination of kind of cybercrime as well as kind of more active, call it gray warfare, right? So like with the Russian war in Ukraine, there is a lot going on in Europe around kind of sabotage operations, cyber operations that kind of blend into the physical. And so we're seeing a lot of critical infrastructure get serious about kind of plugging their holes. And it's very kind of state actor driven. Similar thing in Asia. We're seeing a lot more adventurous exercises being carried out by various Chinese threat actors. And it's against the usual suspects, right? Like US and American allies. And so as a byproduct, we're seeing, again, critical infrastructure, everything from like energy production to transportation to finance, really getting serious about kind of plugging some of these holes.